Hello, everyone, and welcome to another First Fridays with Urban Farms. For those that don't know, First Fridays is a monthly live broadcast from the Urban Farms team at Services for the Underserved, where we showcase both the gardens and the people that we work with. For today, I'm very excited to be out at one of our sites, the Brooklyn Clubhouse. We are at the peak of our growing season, and the clubhouse is one of a few rooftop gardens that we have within the SUS system. It is also really exciting because the clubhouse, and we'll chat more about this in a little bit, the clubhouse has been closed for the past year as an in-person activity and has been virtual. So over the course of the next week, they are relaunching their in-person activities. And one of the things that is being reopened is the rooftop garden. And hello to Alfredo and hello to Alexis. Thank you for joining today. So if you are not familiar for any reason with Urban Farms First Fridays broadcasts, because we are live, if we do have any technical difficulties, please bear with us. And oh, yes. Angie is already getting a shout out from Alexis. So yep, you'll be hearing from Angie in a second. If we do have any technical difficulties, please bear with us. We are outdoors on a rooftop on a Wi-Fi signal from inside the building, so hopefully everything will hold through. But if not, thank you for joining all the same. As you can see from Wilfredo and Alexis's comments, you are also more than welcome to interact with us throughout the broadcast. So if you are signed into YouTube, you are more than welcome to use the live chat to ask questions, send out shout outs, and give any comments that you'd like as we're broadcasting. But without further ado, and hello, Julio, thank you for joining. I am actually going to introduce Angie and have her kind of come over and chat with us a little bit about the clubhouse.
Hi, everyone. I'm Angie, the program director of the Brooklyn Clubhouse. Welcome. Join us here for a grand reopening of our urban rooftop farm here today.
So, Angie, for folks that don't know, could you tell us a little bit about the clubhouse model? So what is the clubhouse?
Sure. Let me let you know about that. Clubhouse is a powerful demonstration for folks living with mental illness to be able to recover and also work on their wellness. It's a supportive environment, a safe space, and it's restorative in all senses of the word.
Awesome. And the clubhouse model, tell me a little bit about that. Just what are clubhouses in general?
Hi, Judith. Thank you. The clubhouse model, sure. The clubhouse model is built on the premise that one can recover by having purposeful work and meaningful relationships. And so everything that we do, we support our members in being able to cultivate relationships with one another and their peers. We provide access to all the supportive tools to be able to maintain and obtain employment, education resources, as well as recreation and socialization for all of our members.
Awesome. And obviously, COVID last year changed a lot for many SUS services. How did it impact the clubhouse, and what different things might have changed over 2019 for you?
Definitely. As of March 2020, the clubhouse doors physically closed due to the pandemic. But the pandemic gave us an opportunity to redefine how we do clubhouse and how we do community. And so the virtual clubhouse was built, and using video conferencing technology. And we really want to thank Urban Farms because we were able to create our first ever home and garden work group where we learned about planting and indoor gardening and nutrition and how it all kind of ties into our wellness and recovery.
And now that vaccination rates are going up and things are starting to reopen, what is going on with the clubhouse this summer?
Oh yes, we're finally, we're finally able to open our physical doors and maintain our virtual doors as of July 6th. We'll be back open and we get to be together again as a community, regardless of which platform our members choose to join in.
That's awesome. Talk to me a little bit about, and of course I know this, but to hear it from you, the integration of the Clubhouse with Urban Farms in some of the ways that we've been working together.
Yes, we have a lot of fun projects ahead. I'm very excited about this. We have, to this side of me, oh, thank you, Alexis. To this side of me, we have our lavender plants, and, we want to be able to build a brand with Clubhouse and develop social enterprises and also build entrepreneurial skills in our members and staff. So as we're building our brand, we're looking to take the plants that we have, extract and create essential oils and our own soap, where we'll be able to make it readily available to everyone.
Very exciting. And of course, as part of the Clubhouse model overall, employment is very important. And I know last year was a bit of an outlier, but previously there's been some connection in transitional employment. So I'm wondering if you could tell folks a bit about the transitional employment program and how those folks are placed, not just in Urban Farms, but around SUS in general and in other positions as well.
Yes, definitely. I'd love to talk about transitional employment. It's a wonderful program. You get to have all the support from your staff, being able to help members do paid part-time employment. And it's, a position that rotates every 6 to 9 months. But we have several positions across SUS that are clerical, maintenance work as well. But we have, for example, for today, we have 2 members that get to work at our rooftop urban farm here and help with all of the gardening work. It helps integrate you back into society and have an opportunity to be employed, develop your resume as well. But we're really excited because we get to kind of do this as a team. Urban Farms has been helping also our members as Clubhouse staffers too, and their fellow peers as members.
That's awesome. And it's such an amazing community. And I'm wondering if you have any kind of last ways of summarizing the Clubhouse overall.
Yes, definitely. The Clubhouse is a wonderful community where we have our open hearts, our open arms, and ultimately it'll always be a place where you feel like you belong. So thank you, and come join us anytime.
Oh, thank you so much, Angie. Excellent. And at this point, I actually want to bring one of the Clubhouse members in. So yeah, if I could have you step back, Angie, and then Jackie, if you're willing to jump in, come on up and yeah, have a seat. Jackie is one of the Clubhouse members and has been very involved in restoring the rooftop garden here over the course of the last month as the Clubhouse prepared to reopen, but has been also really involved in the culinary aspects of the Clubhouse as well. So Miss Jackie, if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself and talking a little bit about yourself and about the work you do both with the Clubhouse and maybe in general as well, because you've got some interesting stories.
Yes, my name is Jacqueline Watson. I am a member of the Clubhouse, the Brooklyn Clubhouse. I've been here for since '91, and I had a great experience in doing a lot of things to keep myself occupied and well fitting as a coordinator. I went to school to go for coordinator. In December, I graduated. I got my license to cook. I'm a foodie chef. And they call me Chef Jackie.
Chef Jackie, that's awesome. Very nice. And you cook here as well?
No, I haven't started cooking here because I haven't started cooking here at the Clubhouse as of yet. But once I get myself into the Clubhouse, I'll help a little in the Clubhouse in the cooking.
Very fun to be bringing those skills to the reopening of the space. Absolutely. And Jackie, because you've been so involved in just getting this this garden started over the last couple of weeks, would you mind kind of walking us through and giving us a little tour of what's going on over here?
Like to give you a tour of our
Excellent.
garden.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of follow you along.
Right here, we modeled it, we planted it, painted it.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm seeing some thyme. I think I see some rosemary in the center. Yep. Some mince over to the side. Yep. Beautiful peppers. Yeah, you can actually, if I come in closely, yeah. Let's see if I can show folks. Yeah. See if I'm getting the angles right. Let's see. Yeah, folks are able to see the start of this pepper, and this was just planted in the last 2 weeks. So wonderful that things are already starting to pop up.
It's starting to show. Over here we have our lettuce.
Beautiful red bib lettuces and some green lettuces in the back. Yep.
In the back.
Mm-hmm.
And over here.
Yeah, some leeks, it looks like. Yeah, which are, for folks that might not know leeks, they have a really wonderful kind of oniony flavor. Yeah. Ah, fun.
Basically, we do a lot of pottery and planting,
Mm-hmm.
put things together. We have our lettuce on the other side.
Absolutely, yeah. And I know Angie was talking about the lavender and some of the herbs that you were planning to use for some of the essential oils and things like that. So yeah, that is kind of a lovely start with perennials that have been in the rooftop here for a couple of years now. Yeah, so they are doing quite nicely. Excellent, yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Jackie. Very much appreciate your talking to us. Oh, and Noel, as long as you're in the back. So distancing though, between folks. Yep. Did you want to talk at all about the reconstruction of the garden and some of the work that you did in rebuilding? Uh-huh. Yep.
Old ones, we would build new ones.
Yep.
This one was all rotted coming off. After take the old one, put the new ones in, the old ones out, and put the new ones in.
Yeah.
The other one was rotten.
Yep. Yeah. So our raised beds with SUS use an organic growing process, which means that we do not use treated lumber. And because we don't use treated lumber, our beds tend to have about anywhere from a 4 to 7 year lifespan, depending on the weather and exposure. So because we're on a rooftop here, lots of weather exposure, and the boxes that we installed, I believe about 4 years ago, we're definitely nearing the end of their lifespan. So this summer, in preparation for the reopening of the clubhouse, Noel, Jackie, and some of the other team members just did an excellent job over the last couple of weeks in really getting this garden reestablished by rebuilding the boxes, replanting and many of the garden elements, restoring the soil with amendments. So a shout out to Thomas and Noel and Jackie, of course. Thank you for all of your work in doing that. Yeah, anything else that you wanted to say to folks, Jackie?
All right, I have been with the clubhouse for quite some time. I grew up learning how to cope with my anger, my attitude, and my disappointments. I went to school. I did 9 months in culinary cooking class with an average of 90%. I have my license now, and I'm doing a little prep right now. I'm working part time, but in the next couple of weeks, I'll be cooking. You know, I'm working on a homeless shelter in my Hell's Kitchen, and it's very wonderful. You know, the people is nice. You know, get to know them, get to know the people, and how they handle themselves and how to deal with them. And basically, what I do, I feed them. I make sure they're well fed, so they won't have to come back for seconds.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jackie, for everything that you've had to say and for sharing your story as well.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
And hello, Walter. Thank you for joining as well. So thank you everyone for, oh, and thank you, Jessica. Yes, Jessica Feldman is saying the garden looks great. So excellent job to everyone. So thank you to everyone that joined us today and hearing the Clubhouse story. We were really excited to be able to get out in the field and really highlight in depth the work that's being done, not just with Urban Farms, but with the program in general to support the individuals we're serving. And we're really excited to have the partnership with the Clubhouse in supporting their initiatives, both in growing the food, but also in looking at it for entrepreneurial activities like the essential oils, like the soaps that we look forward to developing over the coming months as the Clubhouse opens. So thank you to everyone that was joining us, and we will be continuing this process throughout the summer of visiting many of our programs and kind of giving direct tours and chatting with the folks that are involved. So tune in again next month. And yep, we've got lots of shout outs to you, Miss Jackie, from Judith and Jessica and Alexis, saying rock on, and yeah, and thank you for sharing your story. Yep, Judith is on. Do you want to give a quick shout out, Noel?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up to Judith. You heard it from Noel. So thank you all again for joining. Stay safe out there, especially with the warmer weather. Very happy that the heat broke in time for this broadcast. But yeah, please continue and enjoy the summer. Have a safe and fun holiday weekend, and we'll see you again next month. Take care, all.
Yeah, I'm definitely subscribed.